Good morning, this is Susan Bell, and we are going to talk a bit today about kind of an aha moment that I had yesterday when I was with one of my massage colleagues and we were out promoting gift certificates to the different businesses, and I have a lot of video that you're going to see next week with our success. So anyway, we got back into the car and I said, see how easy that is? Oh, I don't know why everybody doesn't do this. And he said, it's easy for you. You make it easy. You make it look easy. I'm more of an introvert. And I thought, oh, well, I don't classify myself as an extrovert. I don't go to parties. I don't have 20 million friends. On a Friday night, I am more than likely binge watching Netflix alone, as opposed to being out with a group, or I don't have a big family. I don't have millions of friends, and I don't bother my people incessantly on social media. So I like my private time, and I'm very, very much a quiet person. Now, I'm more of a one-on-one person, so I prefer the company of one person over the company of 20. So why is this important when it comes to marketing? You have to take a moment when you're somewhere out and say good morning to the cashier, or say something nice. And last night I noticed that I was in a convenience store and I noticed the girl had a beautiful charm bracelet. And I had a charm bracelet as a child, and I said to her, did you go to each place on your charm bracelet, or is it just something that you bought? And her answer didn't matter to me, except that she answered and she all lit up and she said, oh no, I'm a Texas girl and I have all these different charms from Texas, and I bought it in Waco and I wear it all the time. And she told me for about 30 seconds about her bracelet. And while she was talking to me, I noticed that this was really important to her, that I took 30 seconds out of my life to make her have her answer me, make her special. And I thought, wow, this reminds me of a time I did this in real estate that it actually saved my skin. I used to have a transaction coordination business, which means I used to put all the paperwork together for real estate agents. And I had a new real estate agent client. It was a husband-wife team, and the wife was really sweet, and the husband was a grumpy old sourpuss. And I loved talking to the wife. So anyway, I called their home inspector and had some questions for regarding their home inspection for one of their sales. And the home inspector and I were chit-chatting for a moment about web design. And I said, oh, really? Well, what's going on with your website? Because I owned a web design business and created a lot of websites. And so she and I, the home inspector and I, were talking about websites that had nothing to do with the real estate transaction. And I didn't even think about it. And about a week later, I get a call from grumpy old sourpuss. And sourpuss calls me and he goes, we're firing you because you didn't even contact our home inspector, and she didn't provide us with the information that you said you would get. You're useless. You're worthless. And I said, whoa, 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 whoa. I said, hold on a second there, Mr. Sourpuss. I did contact that home inspector, and I can tell you I talked to her because we talked about web design. So I said, give me a minute. So I called this home inspector back. I said, why would you tell him we didn't speak? I never spoke to you. I said, yes, you did. We talked about this, and this regarding his situation and your web design. Oh, that was you? Oh, I made a mistake. I will be more than happy to tell him that, yes, you and I did speak. And the only reason she remembered is because I spoke about something personal to her. And then she called Grumpy Sourpuss back, and Sourpuss then did not mumble an apology to me at all, but that's okay. He will forever be on my Santa naughty list. So anyway, this is why it's important, because if you make an impression on somebody, it sticks. So take that moment, even if you're an introvert, and just say something nice, especially in places you frequent. And I'm going to show you next week why that's so very important. All of the people that work where I frequent recognize me because I take 30 extra seconds and I say something memorable. So I don't know if this was valuable to you or not, but if you're an introvert, that's fine. Sit on the couch and watch Netflix. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying go out and be a social party animal. I'm saying take one question every day and ask somebody something, whether it be their bracelet, whether it be their hair. Oh, I really like your hair. Or where did you get your hair done? Or, whatever happens to catch your eye, say something about it for 30 seconds. I swear you're not going to blow up. And what happens is you start to create these relationships. It happened to me at Starbucks. I go by this particular Starbucks like 2 to 3 nights a week, and I order the same thing. And I just happened one day to say to the barista, see you tomorrow. Whether I saw him tomorrow or not, it doesn't matter. The point is, I said, see you tomorrow. And he said, no problem. See you tomorrow. And now when I go in, he says, you're normal, right? And I say, yeah, you remembered. Oh my gosh, I feel really special. And he said, my name is Donovan. What's your name? And I said, Susan. And he said, see you tomorrow, Susan. And that builds a relationship. And that's what we need to do. We need to reach out and build these relationships, because eventually they become your networks. And that's where marketing face-to-face becomes really super easy. So even if you're an introvert, pick a question and then make it your goal today. Make it your goal through the weekend to pick, every time you meet someone, say something unique to them or just unique to the situation, and see if it doesn't not only brighten your day, but increase your network of people that you can confer with. Anyway, I hope that's really special. Please comment below. I would love to know if any of these are resonating with you. If you're really an introvert, I want to know what's going on so that I can help you. I have a couple tips that can help break through that ice. And it applies to marketing. It applies to life. And you'll enjoy things a lot better. Anyway, here I am signing off. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.